Honorable ladies and gentlemen, this is a president of this house, and this house believes that soldier who has sexual interest in and attraction to people of one's own sex should be allowed to take on a role in a country's armed forces. Basically, in 1994, the US military adopted the term of DADT, or don't ask, don't tell, for homosexual soldiers as a way for gay soldiers not to behave in public. After that, the DADT policy was planned to be cancelled because equality had to be enforced, until finally the ADT in America was officially abolished and all fired homosexual soldiers were offered to re-enlist. The policy to abolish the ADT policy is also supported by the APA because actually this motion appears it because APA opposition to current US discrimination policies against lesbian, gay, and bisexual persons in military service. These stance reflect the APA policy statement on sexual orientation and military service, adopted by the APA House of Representatives in July 2004. In this policy statement, the association affirms its opposition to discrimination based on sexual orientation and its commitment to disseminating scientific knowledge to remedy the negative impacts of legislation through education. So, this house believes that homosexual soldiers should give their right to serve the military is because there is no relationship between sexual orientation and military success, but the policy to identify sexual orientation in soldier will only waste a lot of money. It because uh, there are no bad effects that occur when homosexuals join the military. Sexual orientation also has no relationship with the spirit of leadership. And in implementation of the EDT, or don't ask, don't tell policy makes US harmed by paying taxes of 200 million dollars. So, according to Belkin, 24 countries in the world openly allow homosexuals to join the military, and this does not have a negative impact on military readiness and discipline. Um, nor did stop loss policies during the Persian Gulf War prevent the release of homosexuality, strongly suggesting that the US military believes that service by openly gay or lesbian person during wartime is not a threat to military effectiveness. And also the losses caused by tax payment caused by the ADT policy turned out to be far from previously estimated. The in 2006 Blue Ribbon Commission, which included former Secretary of Defense William Perry, corrected several miscalculations in these estimates and concluded that the financial cost associated with implementing the ADT policy cost 364 million over the $364 million over the first decade. So the conclusion is the policy of this house that believe that homosexual soldiers should have their right to serve in the military. It's because in the in the psychological aspect and economical aspect. In the psychological aspect, there is no relationship between the sexual orientation um, with the effectiveness or success in the military and in the economic aspect is it's only will waste a lot of money because government will pay many of taxes. The evidence is in the first decade, government have have wasted the cost until $364 million. Thank you. Good evening.